support our coverage with a free account on Privacy, the service that keeps you protected when shopping online. Get $5 to try it now by using promo code QZZ2J.
So I'm going to go ahead and let you go ahead and introduce yourself. And good morning. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me. Really happy to be here. Sean Mastrian, CEO of Darkside Scientific, the parent company of LumiLor. And what LumiLor is, it's the world's thinnest light. So we can actually apply light to the surface of any object without changing its form or function. And we can do it in 100 micron coating.
Wow. So what is the typical, I guess, then? Sounds really impressive. What is the application then?
So the applications, a lot of safety applications first off. If you look at this helmet, for example, we actually used, we have a liquid applied coating that we can have, that we put on there. And you can see that the helmet itself, around the three-dimensional curves, lights evenly and consistently throughout the object. And that's what we can do, is we can create safety around this, because we haven't modified this helmet in any other way than putting a coating of the paint. We can also deploy it as a flexible applique too, where we have the ability to light a
hold it down strip. Just a little bit. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, so we have the ability to light a thin strip of light and then apply it to any products. So from a consumer electronics standpoint, we're really looking at things with batteries in them. So e-bikes is a large market. Just nighttime visibility. There's so many crashes that happen at night from lack of visibility. It's such a simple application of our coating system that we can do it in artistic ways too. Because it is a liquid applied, a thin applied coating, you can do the different effects. You can do logos, etc. So from a safety standpoint, and also in fragmented marketplaces, scooters, e-bikes, etc., where there isn't the market's kind of defining itself right now, this is something that could really help the consumers to be excited about the product and to differentiate your products.
So it looks to me like even in the sample that you have there, that potentially could be molded to the point where it's just a stick-on, where it sticks on with an adhesive right on the back. It's a double-sided adhesive or whatever it may be. This is really, I don't think I've seen anything like this before. Are you guys first in the market on this?
Yes, we are definitely first in the market. We have 2 patents protected worldwide. Any liquid applied, and so the thing is, we start off as a liquid applied system, which is how we've got it to the helmet. But you can do, as you were mentioning, the stickers. This is actually a sticker that you can actually affix to any object. So are you limited then to a single color, or can you mix and match, or is it basically have to have 2 different electrical runs, or what's the palette look like? So we have a palette of 8 different colors right now that we have available to us. It just so happens that both of them are in the blue spectrum, but you can actually see how the top coating, you can actually put colors on top of it to alter that.
Oh, yep.
So that purple color is actually the blue with a purple on top
with a purple underneath it.
Right. So you can alter the colors. It's a single fixed color right now. We are working on being able to dynamically change the colors of that. But the value proposition right now is as a single color, putting light, 100 microns worth of coating on a surface of an object that doesn't have to modify it in order to make it emit light.
One thing that I found in my neighborhood, there's a gal that runs early in the morning. And in Michigan this time of year at 6 and 7, it's still dark.
Oh, yeah.
And she does wear a reflective vest. But depending on which way she's coming at me, because it just seems like we cross paths every morning. She runs the same time I'm driving on a street. Sometimes I can see her easier than others. So I just wonder then, from a reflective vest standpoint, if this blinking would help from a safety standpoint.
Absolutely. And I kind of tell the same story. I was coming home from the gym one day, and there was a lady that had a reflective vest, reflections on her bikes, front and rear lights. And it was all well and good, except my headlights were facing this way, and she was facing this way, so I almost ran into her because I didn't see her. If you have the ability to have side illumination and flashing, because we're animals,
that's right,
we respond to that sort of thing. So apparel is definitely a good market for us. And again, anything with batteries in it, where we're improving the safety, the visibility, and the appearance of an object is good for us as well.
I could see where some car guys might be excited about this too, just for, putting it on their vehicles and whatever type of application. So, are you here just prototyping? Where are you guys at in the stage of rollout, distribution, execution of the product?
So we have the ability to mass deploy this in a number of different form factors. We can mass deploy it in liquid applied coatings for millions of objects and mass paint applications. We can also sell the appliques, as we were talking about earlier, to any market in hundreds, thousands, or millions of those as well. So what we're really doing is we're looking for partners that are willing to innovate and to make their products more exciting using our light emitting coating technology.
This is really, really cool. So your goal here at CES is not necessarily direct to consumers. You're looking for brands to work with to apply this across their product lines.
That's correct. We're looking for innovative brands that are looking to do something to delight their consumers.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering then, I'm assuming just based on kind of what I know, probably the power requirements is nothing on this, isn't it?
Oh, exactly. I mean, you can feel that there's no heat that's emitted on
Yeah.
that. It's incredibly cool to the touch, so we're not wasting a lot. So compared to LEDs, we're not as bright, but we don't have a lot of weight is removed, a lot of thickness is removed because you don't have to channel the light, diffuse it, etc. And from the power requirements standpoint, all of your energy is really going into the emission of the light. So
I'd be fascinated to get this under a microscope.
it's actually really cool under a microscope. So.
Yeah. So there you go, folks. LumiLor. Is that the correct way to pronounce it? LumiLor?
LumiLor.
LumiLor.
Yes.
And where should people go to find more information about this?
There's two of us that are 6'6", so we're easy to spot.
For the folks that are watching live or not here at CES, is there a website?
LumiLor.com, LumiLor. There's full technical specifications on the product on our support page. Go to support.lumilor.com. You can learn a lot about the product that way. And there's a contact form. Just tell us what you're interested in, and we'll be happy to work with you.
Outstanding. Well, thank you so very much for coming out and showing this product to us. It's really cool. I really see that you're going to have much success with this because, I don't think I've ever seen this type of an application.
Good.
So, outstanding. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for having us.
TPN CES 2022 coverage is executive produced by Michelle Mendez. Technical directors are Kurt Corliss and Adam Barker. Associate producers are Nancy Ertz and Maurice McCoy. Interviews are edited by Joe Minnie. Hosts are Marlo Anderson, Todd Cochran, Scott Ertz, Christopher Jordan, Danielle Mendez, and Alante Sparks. Las Vegas studio provided by HC Productions. Remote studio provided by PLUGHITZ Productions. This has been a Tech Podcast Network production. Copyright 2022.